Hi everyone, Fifi here. So today we're going to do an invigorating practice and we're going to start standing. Our peak pose will be Birds of Paradise. So I'm going to do a little bit of a warm-up and then show you how to get into that pose. With that said, come onto your mat or your blanket or towel and have your feet about hips width apart and just arrive in this space. Arms are long by your side, and then as you feel comfortable, close your eyes or just soften your gaze either at the horizon or the floor, and then begin to feel your breath coming through your nostrils, inhaling cool, fresh air. Exhaling warm, stale air. Remember, all breaths should be through your nose. On an inhale, draw your palms forward. Arms are still long by your side, so this is a gesture of receiving. And we're going to have a little bit of music today. So just breathe deeply. Allow the music to soothe you. Then as you exhale, tap into your feet and feel the weight of your body pressing on the floor, and also feel the floor pressing back into your body, supporting all of your weight, supporting anything that has been weighing you down. And know that the ground is there to support you. And then on your exhales, gently begin to sway yourself forward. Feel your toes gripping into the earth. Inhale to center, exhale. Back onto your heels. Allow your toes to reach up and out. Exhale, come forward. Let your toes grip. Inhale, come onto your heels. Allow your toes to spread. And then on your next inhale, come back to center. Relax your toes. Inhale, draw all that energy between your feet and the floor up through your legs. Tuck your tailbone, lift your pubic bone. Feel your glutes active. Feel your lower abdominals active. Inhale, bring your awareness to your spine and allow your spine to reach up, creating space between each vertebra. Inhale, lift your arms up over your head, palms are facing each other. Externally rotate your arms, biceps by the ears. Tadasana pose. Legs are still active. Reach down through your feet, feel the heaviness. Inhale, draw your upper body up. Tap into that back top point of the head, the point that we call Bindu, the point of individuality. Feel your power in this mountain pose. Take a breath. Keep your belly moving towards your spine. Next inhale, turn your palms forward. Exhale, take hold of your left wrist. Reach that arm out and up and then bend toward the right. Keep that belly moving towards your back, biceps to the ears. Press your left hip out and engage the muscles of that left leg. Breathe. Big inhale into the left side of the ribs. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Release the hands. Exhale, grab your right wrist and reach over toward the left, pressing the right hip out, activating that right leg, inhaling deep into the intercostal muscles between your ribs. Stretch, pull if you want to, feels good. Inhale, lift back up, mountain pose. Exhale, turn your palms out, bend your knees as much as you need to. Nice long spine. Coming into a forward fold, bending from the hips. Release. Your hands to the ground.
Cross your arms and then gently rock from right to left, left to right. Warming up your hamstrings. Inhale, come back to center. Release your hands. Rock your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, plant your hands, step or float back into a plank pose. Shoulders are in line with hips, hips in line with ankles. Inhale, shift your weight forward onto your tippy toes. Legs are active. Exhale, squeeze your elbows into your ribs, lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, uncurl your toes, relax your legs. Baby Cobra, Bhujangasana. Bindu is reaching forward. Inhale, head, shoulders, chest, and hands up. Feel the strength of your back body. Exhale, plant your hands, curl your toes. Press up, and then come into a downward dog. Gaze at your thighs or your belly, and walk your dog. Bending one knee at a time. Inhale, lift up to the balls of your feet. Exhale, let those heels move down to the ground and then walk your hands to your feet. Inhale, mountain pose. Reaching up. Exhale, draw your hands to heart center. Pause for a moment and set an intention or dedicate your practice to someone or something. Since you're probably at the back of your mat or the center, walk yourself forward. We'll do another simple sun salutation. Surya Namaskar. Inhale, lift up, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, halfway lift. Shoulders are in line with your hips. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step or float back. Shift your weight forward. Exhale, lower. This time midway. Elbows are at a 90-degree angle. Inhale, up dog. Thighs are off the ground. Butt is squeezing. You're protecting your low back. And you're tucking your chin in just a little bit, opening up your shoulders. Exhale. If you can, roll over your toes and into downward dog. Inhale, right leg lift up and back. Exhale. Step on the outside of your right hand. Lower down onto your left knee. And then come down onto your forearms. Option to bring your head down to the mat. And you're just working with a little bit of stretch. If you'd like, you can take the right hand to the right knee and open that knee just a little bit, which is working into your hip. Be careful of your hip joint. Exhale, plant your hands. Lift that back knee. Walk your foot so that it's in line. Ankle in line with me. Inhale, crescent lunge. Feel a nice big stretch on the front of the left leg. Belly is moving in. Squeeze that back glute. Exhale, lower, down with control. Plant your hands, step back, and then lower down to the ground. All the way or midway. Inhale, up for a dog or Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Exhale, roll over your toes if you can. Come into downward dog. Gazing at your thighs or your belly. Inhale, left leg reaches up and back. Toes are facing down to the ground. Exhale, slow and control. Step forward with your left foot planted on the outside of your hand. Lower your right knee, uncurl your toes. Option to stay here with your hands on the ground. Or for a little more stretch, come onto your forearms. Breathing deeply. Option to take your left hand, place it on your knee, and push it out just a little bit so you get more of a stretch in your left hip. Exhale, plant your hands on the ground, curl those back toes, step back, and we're gonna stay in that pose. Walk your foot so that it's more center. Inhale, coming into our crescent lunge. Feel nice stretch in that right leg. Front knee is parallel, if you can get it, to the floor. Knee is in line with your hip. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, lower with control. Inhale, baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift up to the balls of your feet, look forward. Exhale, walk forward. We're gonna do the whole thing. Inhale, all the way up, Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, hands at heart center. Take 2 deep breaths there. Again. Inhale, lift up, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttasana. Exhale, plant your hands, step back for a plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down or midway. Inhale, baby cobra or up dog. Squeeze your bum. Exhale. Come into your downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up and back. Toes are facing downward. Exhale. Step on the outside of your hand. Option to drop that left knee and come down to the forearms. Let that right knee open. Option to take your right hand to the knee and press out just a little bit. When you're ready, bringing your hands onto the ground. Curl the back toes if you'd like and come off that back knee. Walk your right foot to more central. And then we're gonna inhale into a crescent lunge, like we did before. Squeeze that back glute. Ankle is in line with knee for the front leg. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, lower with control, or skip it for downward dog. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Other side. Inhale, left leg reaches up and back. Toes are facing down, hips are even with the ground. Exhale, step forward on the outside of that left hand. Option to drop that back knee and come down onto your forearms. Tuck your chin or rest your forehead on the mat. Let that left knee fall out, or you can press that knee out just a little bit. Inhale, draw your hands to the ground. Walk your foot center. Curl those back toes if you'd like. Lift that back knee. Inhale, crescent. Breath or two here. Squeeze that back glute. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back, lower with control or skip it. Inhale, baby cobra up dog. Squeeze those glutes. Exhale. Curl your toes and come into your downward dog. Pause here for a couple breaths. Gaze at your thighs or your belly. Option to come down onto your knees. Sit down onto your heels and come into a child's pose for a little bit of a rest. All right, coming up on our peak pose. So coming into your downward dog, if you're taking a rest, lift your right leg into a 3-limb dog. Step on the outside of your right hand, and then you're gonna move. So bring your left knee to the floor, move your right shoulder underneath, or as close as you can, to underneath your thigh, that right thigh. And then you're gonna step your left foot forward and interlace. Take your left hand behind your back. So you're kind of in an odd squat. Your hands, and I'll try to turn around here, your hands are gripping underneath your thigh, and then walking your left foot to a little bit more center of gravity. You're gonna balance your weight onto your left foot, and then come onto your tippy toes, and then lift up onto that foot. So you can stay here. I am not the best at this, but we're all working towards something. So try to open up those shoulders, and depending on your flexibility, you could try to stretch your right leg out. Exhale, bend your right leg, bend your right knee, whew, and release. Whew, shake that out. Let's do the other side. First, let's come into our mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale. Let's just step back into a downward dog. Pause here, 3 deep breaths. Resituate yourself. All right. So keeping the music ready. All right, inhale, left leg reaches up and back. We've been here before. Exhale, you're gonna step forward. Bring your left foot on the outside of your left hand. Drop your right knee to the ground so you can situate yourself. So again, all those little things that we were doing before were preparing us for this pose. So from here, we wanna take our left shoulder and try to get it as close to underneath your thigh as you can. As close to your knee. And you're really squeezing those two things together, those two body parts. All right. So then you can walk your right foot forward, coming into a sort of forward squat. Take your right hand behind your back, and then you're gonna rotate your left arm to the point where you can bend, and I'll rotate around again, where you can bend your left hand, or left arm rather, and meet up with the left hand. So then walking the right foot in, more towards the center of gravity, really pressing into the floor, lifting up on the tippy toes of the left foot. Inhale, or rather exhale, to lift yourself off. And you're up. And if you have the desire, try to straighten that leg. Taking a couple breaths. Exhale, bend your top leg, bend the bottom leg. Land the toes down on the ground. And slow and controlled. Whew, come up. Shake it out. Coming back to the center. Inhale, lift up, mountain pose. Take 3 deep breaths here. Exhale, draw your hands to heart center. Pause for a moment. Tap into any challenges or successes that you had and just acknowledge them. Know that working through the challenges help make us stronger. Just as strong as those successes. So embrace what challenged you, either mentally or physically. And then inhale, draw your hands up to the sky. Exhale, let's forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back into our plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, last baby cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, plant your hands. Press yourself back into a child's pose. Take 3 deep breaths. Open up the mid-spine. 1 more breath. And then inhale, lift up into a tabletop position. And then sway your legs over to the side, bring them forward, and then straddle your mat. Or if you'd like, you can go with the length of your mat. Just stay here, straddling. Toes are facing upward. Inhale, biceps to ears. Exhale, forward fold. Keep your quadriceps engaged so you are protecting your hamstrings. Feel a nice deep stretch. Stay here for 5 more deep breaths. Three more. Keep leading with your heart. Trying to get that chest toward the ground. Exhale, walk your hands over to the right side. Inhale, reach that right hand back. Exhale, walk your hands over to the left side. Inhale, draw that left hand back. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, walk your hands up. Draw your feet together. Come long on your mat. Lower down onto your back. Arms down by your side. Inhale, lift up. Bridge pose. Feel the strength of that back body. Exhale. Lower down. You can stay here for Shavasana with your knees bent. Feet are walking out a little bit. Knees come towards the center. Or you can lengthen your legs in a Shavasana pose. Recovering. Allowing all that hard work and any challenges that came up for you to just nourish your body, nourish your mind. Know that you are strong. And then I am going to sign off. You may stay there for as long as you are able to. When you're finished, gently bring your hands towards your heart center. If you're still in Shavasana, you can do this in your mind's eye. Inhale, gently bringing the thumbs to third eye center. And exhale, bowing in gratitude and graciousness for each other in this practice. Namaste. Oh, shit,